Brake lights, come on. That's not the explode button. Already getting off to a good start then. On the plus side, hit the mid-drive, so at least I won't be getting dive-bombed by Creek and Mario into turn 1. One of whom isn't even in this race, but they still find a way. 5th out of 10 here then, as 5 people didn't even show up to D1 in the first race. You call yourself devotees, you get excited for the COTM coming back, do you? And then you don't even show up! 44 minutes and 59 seconds of premium quality hype packaging Lewis and I put together, and yet you don't even bother to show up!
Oh, look at me, my name's Dutchie and I don't want to do D1 because I don't like the car. Ooh.
Clearly, the opinion of a driver without any adaptability, much like Squizzix in front of me here, sliding all over the curb. What are you doing in D1? You see what you've done to me? You've got me all flustered and now I've dropped a position to name redacted. Which is literally the worst person to lose a position to, if you're me, because me and name redacted aren't getting along so well right now. And it's becoming increasingly apparent that my brewing hatred for name redacted is causing me to make further mistakes, and I'm already dropping off the pace before I've even gotten going. But what I have got going for me is the prediction that I made in the podcast about underrated driver Lou MX performing well this race and definitely not crashing on the last sector of the first lap. You've let me down on lap 1, Lou. I pegged you as a winner. I'm 29 years old. The rust is starting to form between the cavities of my fingers, and yet when I receive snap oversteer, look how quickly I'm able to correct it. Oh dear Lord!
Gyro's wiping out Ryan. Gyro is taking out Ryan. It's happening. And somehow Revelantis and Silent will crash right into the middle of it. It'll create the Red Sea, the party of the Red Sea, and through will go the red car.
So do you honestly think Lou's going to be your dark horse then? Would you put him as dark horse material for this?
Dark Horse Lou.
Dark horse Lou.
Oh God, make it stop, please. Just unhear what you've heard, please. Content does not age well on the internet. When you're putting together 45 minutes of premium quality content, you're bound to slip up here and there and get 1 or 2 minor things wrong. And something I happen to have got wrong, completely unaccounted for here, despite checking back and clocking that for some reason Gyro nor Ryan have managed to get through that incident. I haven't actually waited for all of the cars whom I affected in that incident. So I've racked myself up a 10-second penalty alone just doing that, and then I come round on lap 2, slip off the curb, catch massive oversteer, and somehow manage to block Ryan W1 once again, seriously crippling any chance he's got of chasing after Levercate and winning this race. So I'm feeling pretty top about myself right now. Well, somewhere between that and actually topping myself after having built up all this hype for the grand return of the Children of the Mountain. And yet here I am, dicing it out with Lou after jokingly claiming I'd rock up to race 1 with little to no practice and wipe the floor with him. I think it's safe to say the only thing being wiped right now are the tears that I'm trying so desperately to hold back. Don't let that jovial beep beep phase you, I'm having a horrible time. And even though the positions seem to be coming down and down, and I give another jovial beep beep to my practice partner Squizzix, I just knew it was all in vain. There's just no point in continuing. I'll still show you Creek crashing at the chicane though, because that is unmissable content.
Why? Why?
Well, with Creek out of the way, I'll tell you what, that puts me up into 4th, and if somebody else decides to pit in, well, that's going to put me up to 3rd, and I'm secretly hoping I can't get any more positions, because I'm not sure my voice can go any higher. Thankfully, for my, and I'm quite sure your benefit, oh, things are about to go downhill. As we sweep onto the downhill, we take a little bit too much curb, and boom! The car ricochets off the curb, the building, the pillar, and then the tree. So yes, for those of you who've been keeping score at home, you would be correct in surmising that because those who've already made their pit stops have overtaken me, I am decidedly out of this race without a cat in hell's chance of coming back. But you see, like a cat, I am blessed with that innate adaptability to land on my feet even in the gravest situations, unless of course the sodding Komodo sweeps the rug out from under them! I'm losing my tether with this car and I've been overtaken again, this time by the guy I've coined as the most dangerous driver in this division, and yet it seems quite apparent that the only danger out here is me, to myself! Breathe, Cirrus, just breathe. I haven't shot my sodding car! So as I fumble my way through the weapon interface, having changed my brake button to X in the hope that that would bring back the former glory that I once had in COTM, not only have I lost track of where I was in the race, but I've lost track of what time I came in, so I just hesitantly pull out into the track like some lost little lamb that can't find his mother. It's over. It's absolutely over. You want to see how to crash in every feasible sector of the track? There's the barrier on the right. Somehow that puts me offset for the track. You've just seen this one. There it is again. Do you want to see a replay? That one's even worse. Here's another one. Do you want to know where else you can crash on this track? There's a replay of Creek's crash, only 10 times better.
Why?
It's for the content, Creek. It's for the content. There's another one. Oh God. It's all falling down around me. Why did I set this up? Why did I bring back Children of the Mountain if it was just going to be like this? Nobody asked for this. Just stop. Just pull over. Oh, no. You want to know what the cherry on the top is? All I've got to do to guarantee myself a 100-point divisional bonus the following week is finish. Part of that's thanks to Banky. He comes into the party right as the race is about to start.
Hey guys, I can't join the race tonight because my parents are having friends over and I can't go upstairs to tell them that I'm going to have a race.
Family does come first. I respect that, Banky. I respect that. At least you had a valid reason. Unlike Revelantis, Tommy No-Show, and Infante, who's already dropped out. I was on a bit of a lap here, by the way. Shame I didn't get to sod him finish it! No, I am not accustomed to these 3 letters, but I know some of you guys out there watching are. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And just like that, 0-0-0 culminated my first race of Season 6, Children of the Mountain, The Return. Still in D1 though.